Good morning. So today is Tuesday, November 17th. Some of you know why the 17th is special, or the number 17. Some of you do not. Quick update. I have not checked out this executive order that Trump wrote into action on November 2nd because I didn't have time at work yesterday. But it is possible that he may have, what's the word that I want to use? He may have rolled out GESARA NESARA on November 2nd. There were a couple of videos that I watched over the weekend that one of the gals found it. She went over some of the details of what was in the executive order, and it talked about 120 days. So if you know anything about that whole thing, once that gets announced, they have 120 days where they have to re-elect a new president. So if that is correct, basically anything that happened on November 3rd is null and void anyway. So do your own research. I don't know. Like I said, I did not have a chance to look at the executive order yesterday, but it was written into action on November 2nd. Other than that, I'm trying to think. There's lots of stuff going on. If you do not watch Charlie Ward, you need to go find him. I just found, okay, I'm just going to name off some of the people. Charlie Ward, he has a channel out that hasn't been taken down yet called the GESARA Club. Jaco, what's his name? Oh my God. Jaco is his last name. He used to be a Navy SEAL that does remote viewings. He's got some pretty interesting information. Spiritually Raw, still watch them. Santa Surfing, still watch her. I still have my handful of people that seem to have very good information. They do a really, really good job of digging deep behind the scenes because that seems to be all they do. They don't have... They don't have a regular job like I do. That must be truth because now all of a sudden I can't talk. You know what? I guess maybe I have a job in this. Trying to keep some of the people above water at work. Oh my God, the grouchy and angry people phone calls that I get some days are just more than I can tolerate. Seriously. I mean, last Thursday, the phone was so busy I couldn't even see straight. And then the Monday before, it was really, really busy. And that day, I mean, there's so much chaos that happens there. And it's mostly because people calling in and everything is an emergency. It's just always an emergency. Everybody is like stressed out because everything is an emergency. And at this point in time, because people in the real estate business, the lenders, the title companies, the buyers, the sellers, everybody that is involved in this, they are kind of at that point of where their stress level is so high that any little thing triggers them. I mean, you know, yesterday I had a closing where the people had to be separated. I've had a couple of those lately where the buyers and sellers have had to be separated. And while I was sitting there, I thought, I wonder if it's because they figured out their politics were completely different, so now they can't even have a conversation. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But some days are harder than others. For God, what the fuck? For me to keep my sunny disposition in place, I will just say. And not like lay some truth on some people. I do feel like I have to keep my mouth shut for the most part. And some days are harder than others because I'm not always the best at dumbing down and acting stupid and pretending like everything is okay when I know differently. So anyway, that's all I've got to say is go look up that executive order. See if you come up with the same conclusions. You know, there's just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we know mainstream media is not going to talk about. You've got to do your own studies. You've got to know what's going on if you're going to get through this. So anyway, everybody have a great day. I'm going to go eat breakfast. Bye.